walking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit on the ground.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Only play is going to be at first, so that will go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now.
Hey,
maybe
get
he gets hot.
Weed coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in, Jesse Winker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive base hit.
No runner, eat it.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Ready now, Scooter Gennett. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Riddle shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Up.
This pitch is popped up. And no one will track it down. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Wood.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a flare out toward right center. Birdie ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, G-Man Bud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Number 33,
Stepping up now, Jesse Winker, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit to short. And that's through, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges is there. He's got it one away. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances.
Scooter Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Guerrero is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. One and one to count. The 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
No strike.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Brian Anderson. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count is 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy. Good job.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
It is Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score holds. It's 3-1. Caleb Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Caleb Smith.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Right side. Rojas right there. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
We're playing 11.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
The pitcher, number 40, Alex.
Into the box,
Wood.
Alex Wood. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Oh, and this ball is right deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Joey Votto will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to minimize the damage here. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Reds are on top, 4-1. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In there, 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. pitch popped up. Suarez over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Down full. 3-2.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 66, Harlan Garcia. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Garcia playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Anderson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Suarez, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing right field. And
standing in, Peter Borges,
number
0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Marlins.
3 out. Keep it. 3 out. 3.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Anibal Sanchez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that has 100 career wins. So you might say he joined the Century Club in career wins. He'd like to add to this one today. Doesn't want to think too far ahead, but I'm sure in the back of his mind, he'd love.
You're out. He's out.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey
Leading
Turner,
for
as we run you the
Washington,
numbers to see the
the
splits
shortstop,
between July and August.
Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Cut hold, cut hold.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 302 is the average coming in. 23 homers and an even 80 RBIs. Rendon makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he fouls this one off. Eaton leads off first with one away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jankowski there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
And a
That's the ball.
fastball just misses for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
High in the air into shallow left center. Birdie has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. One left for Washington. We are still scoreless. In now for Washington, Matt Adams, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances, committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Still 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Kurt Sukie.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. As a team, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league. And digging a bit deeper, a huge part of that is their ability to limit base on balls. They've allowed the fewest walks of any other team. And as one pitcher put it, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to hit. We aren't giving you anything for free. Now, we all know that hitting is maybe the toughest thing to do in sports.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. G-Man Bud batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Just a tick behind for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Kendrick.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
Up.
This pitch is popped up. Alvarez in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
The pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't biting. This guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Guerrero giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner at first with two away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Birdie moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now batting, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Up.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Matt Adams now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Adams carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And that one is gone. Here's Brian Dozier now.
The batter, number 9.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Count remains at 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Turner has a play, makes the play, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In there, 0-1. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Howie Kendrick, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. The pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. (2-0) to the National center fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Suzuki, the runner at third. Sanchez on second. Turner is over at first with one away.
That's up.
Popped up. Anderson is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready now for the Marlins. John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The pitcher, number 18.
Stepping in now, G-Man Bud. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Travis Jankowski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
There you go. Nice
Boy,
whip,
dear,
nice
it's
whip.
about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Jankowski makes a break for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fouled off. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Guerrero. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Guerrero. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Zimmerman playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading off for Miami, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gabby Guerrero. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now batting, left fielder, John.
In now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Caleb Smith
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And batting 9, number 25, Peter Borges.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there.
That's ball 4. He's safe. Ball 4. Take the base. First base. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. 3. 3. Out. You're out.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a
Here
loss.
now is the
And
final
tonight's
line
comes
score
to an
tonight.
end, 6-3 the final.